Southampton, not surprisingly maybe, although it doesn't happen that often, are unchanged from the team that beat Brentford 4-1 on Tuesday. That's what they needed after a poor year last year away from home. Romeo keeps the pressure on in the box. Mike Moore for Bednarek. Brozier can't get there, and it was very luckily turned back into the chest of Sarr, and his kick is excellent. Looking for Podence, who's fine to now sprint down the left wing. And across comes Nathan Tella to put it out. And Romeo did well initially, and then he spread a lovely ball out here to Tella, and out Nouri. He's not in position there, suddenly getting back. Tella can drive, tackled by Podence, manages to keep possession, infield to Romeo, 25 yards out, refuses the shot, goes out to his left to Perraud. He might hit it right-footed at his near post, and Sarr turns it behind for a corner.
What a great start to the game this has been. 18 minutes on the clock. Perraud cuts in, whips one into that near post, goalkeeper goes down, makes the save.
Holding outside is Dendoncker. They go back inside to Trincao. He wants a foul for the challenge by Ward-Prowse, not given, but he's still got the ball, and he nutmegs Romeo, finds Podence. The ball hasn't gone far, centre of the pitch, Saints half, and then too much time. Tella wanted, Podence could have shot, found Jiménez, and then the half challenge. Is it a penalty? A second challenge, is that a penalty? The ball out for a Wolves corner, and Michael Salisbury is at the centre of controversy here. VAR's had a look at the possible penalty for the first challenge. Did he get the ball, is their thinking, for a foul in the box. Is it Bednarek, Dave? It is. And they are checking. What do you think, Dave?
Well, he took him out there.
Did he get the ball? No?
He's got the ball at him.
Well, that's okay then, Referee's checked, and it is it's a look for the referee. More drama. This half's going to go on for ages. He gets another view. It looks from one angle like the ball touched Bednarek. It looks from another. But the question is, will the referee admit he made a clear and obvious error? He's had a look. You know that is trouble. Here goes the call. The referee says it's a penalty to Wolves.
I said the second challenge, Adam. That's the one that worried me.
And Bednarek will be so frustrated because he's going for the ball, Dave, but he just missed it by a whisker. Jiménez against Fraser Forster. Less than 10 minutes to half-time. Steps up, jittery, right-footed, sends Forster the wrong way. Cool as you like from Raúl Jiménez. That's his fourth of the season. He's second against Saints this season, and after a great start to the match, Southampton have been pushed back by Wolves, and now they're behind to Wolves. Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Southampton 0. Redmond into Romeo in the box. Romeo drills it to the back post. Great head.
What a save that is.
Save from Sarr. Saliso's pinged a header from Romeo's drilled cross, and in front of him, Sarr has reacted brilliantly to deny the Ghanaian. Still remains 1-0. Good chance for Saints. So second shot on target, the header, if you see what I mean. Tight games at Molineux between these two in recent years. And it's the same again. It was tight at St Mary's, but Saints were poor. They're a better team now. Can they show it? Ward-Prowse out to the left-hand edge of the box to Perraud. Perraud again looks to get across, and it's bounced. Oh, and Teller's missed it from 4 yards out, but he's offside. He'll be relieved to see that flag because it's bounced down in front of him, and instead of just side-footing it on the half volley into the bottom of the net, it spooned off his shin, Dave, and went over the bar. He'll be very relieved.
Good ball in as well from Perraud.
Throw into Saints, in front of their fans on the way opposite side to us. Headed up in the air by Brozier, not dealt with very well by Wolves. Saints appeal for a clumsy challenge from Wolves, and then Lianco has sent that into the fans behind Sarr's goal. It's a goal kick to the home side. 1-0 to Wolves. Wolves switch it back out to his right-hand side, and Kilman brings it forward, just toe pokes it to Trincao, back to goal, wins a free kick. Combination of Salisa and Ward-Prowse bring him down. Middle of the pitch, near the centre circle. Here comes the Wolves free kick. Moutinho, right-footed, curls it beautifully to the back post. Flag's gone up, Wolves celebrate, linesman's up, but it was a beautiful delivery from Moutinho. Absolutely perfectly curled, like Ward-Prowse would, like De Bruyne would, but just into that area at the back post. The keeper couldn't come anywhere near it. Saints kept the high line, offside. Podence making a diagonal run into out, fed down the line by out Nouri. Then there's another free kick. Saints up against it.
Getting frustrated here.
Yeah, foul by, was it Lianco? It was. He's floored Podence, who, let's be honest, hasn't been slow to go down. And Saints need to keep their heads now, because that's a yellow, their first yellow of the afternoon. I'm not sure there was much wrong with the way they were playing with the back three, Dave. They had good spells in the game. Out from the left, out Nouri hangs it very high. Forster came and goes back, and it's headed past him, off the post, and then nodded in by Conor Coady, and it's 2-0 to Wolves. And Fraser Forster had a nightmare. He came all the way out, he couldn't get there. It was headed onto the post and looped over his head, and then Coady was already following in and just nodded it in for his second goal of the season, the Wolves captain. And now Saints have a massive uphill battle.
Well, I actually thought it was just going to go past that post. Free kick came in from the left. It was headed back.
Yeah, Kilman heads
come off the post as Coady comes in to knock it in.
As Adams tries to do now, feeds Redmond. Redmond driving towards the box, feeds back to Che Adams. Low shot, but no real power on it. And the former Birmingham striker can't cause any damage at Wolves with that shot, left-footed. Nice run, nice build-up. You can have your thoughts, of course, at home.
I'd just like to see something slightly different now, where you've got Armstrong up the front, you've got Adams up the front, and I'd just like to see one play in the hole to give Wolves a problem in there because of their two men.
Well, Redmond's picked it up as Moutinho's
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
And then he's fouled. Moutinho was a bit, he's saying, was that me or was that the defender?
See, I think if you pick a ball up like that, you're running it the back three like he's done there.
Yeah, forced the free kick, and the foul is probably a little too far out for James Ward-Prowse, although I'm loath to say that unless the ball's on the halfway line. Ward-Prowse, he is going to have a dart. It's a wonderful goal from James Ward-Prowse out of absolutely nowhere. That will take some beating this season in the Premier League. He's fully 35 yards out, straight on. The free kick direct looks the worst option, and he has lashed it. Wolves 2, Southampton 1.
It needed a game to shake it up, and I tell you what, this guy is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, that strike of the ball at him, I mean, he's got to be 35 yards out.
Yeah.
It screamed past the keeper, left of him, into the top corner. Absolutely brilliant.
90 seconds of normal time left. Adam Armstrong's looked bright since he's come on. Dips the shoulder, squares it to Stuart Armstrong, midway inside the Wolves half. But 9 gold shirts back behind the ball. Saints trying to play between the lines. Stuart Armstrong has a man outside him. Bednarik crosses, back post, Perraud heads it onto the post, and Stuart Armstrong stubs the rebound into the ground. And easy for the keeper. And Romain Perraud had a header, and he's cruised it onto that post.
Adam, I thought it was going in. Look, we're right behind it, we're right in line with it. It was just going to hit the post and come away. How unlucky.
Really unlucky. And now Silva's robbed Lianco the ball, and he's gone past Salisu, and that could be 3-1, and now it might be with the rebound. And guess what? Traoré's missed. He always misses. Silva's volley parried by Forster.
Well, that's another unbelievable miss.
Oh, Perraud's more unlucky than unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, Romain Perraud was so close to getting his first goal for the club.
Perraud was unlucky, Adam. He's done everything right. He's got there, he's made the header. It looked as if it was going into me. It's hit the post and come away.
Lianco heads a clearance back into the Wolves half. Wolves, though, still have bodies forward. As out Nouri looks to his left, he's onside. Traoré's only got to square it, or he might go himself. Here he goes, 3-1. Now he's scored. Saints exposed at the back. And Molineux celebrates, killing Southampton off in stoppage time. And Adama Traoré couldn't miss this time. And back near the halfway line, there's a Saints player down injured. Physio's running on. Che Adams is asking the referee to have a look. Adam Armstrong collects it, tries to drift around Dendoncker. He's got Stuart Armstrong, gets a return ball. Armstrong from the left drills it, and Sarr manages to parry it down and catch it. He was looking for a cross, really, too close to the keeper. And Wolves win this battle of the two informed sides, or two of the informed sides in the Premier League. They've seen Saints off.